Welcome back to NG. We play Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, featuring myself, Spencer, and my co-host Matt. I'm playing as Roy, Matt's playing as Fox. We're here live on twitch.tv/NetherTalkGameTV. Midway through, we'll be doing a best of 5. Oh, I fell too far. Let's go.
Oh, just fade right into it. Yeah, I hope the new DLC character is good. Everyone thought the most recent direct would be a character, but surprise, it is Pokemon. Yeah, apparently they're adding a bunch of shit to...
Oh, yeah, what are they adding? Because, like, I read a little bit about...
They're not doing the new versions anymore. They're just doing DLC.
Yeah, because I read someone's Twitter, them talking about how it's a paid DLC.
Yeah.
And how he wishes that they would just double to like $40 so that they could pay all the people who had to deal with everyone talking about Dexit all the time. But he didn't say what was in the DLC. So
2 new regions.
2 new regions? Whoa.
Well, not regions, but like areas. I mean, it looks pretty expansive. They're adding 200 Pokemon.
200 new Pokemon or just 200 Pokemon from like days gone past?
Days gone past. Like Moltres, Articuno, Zapdos are all getting new forms. I think Lugia might get a new form. They're releasing all of the legendaries in one of the DLC.
That's cool. I wonder if they're gonna do like like DLCs based on like gens, like they've been doing with Pokemon Go.
No. Yeah, they said like 200 or something like that.
You remember Burnout, like Paradise and Burnout Revenge and all that?
Yeah.
You remember playing those and being like...
I never played them.
Oh, you never played them? Okay, so when I played them, I remember my experience from playing other racing games was that you want to avoid, like if the racing game happens to have like civilian NPC cars in the middle of your race, you want to try to avoid hitting other cars because it's bad and it like slows you down, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But in Burnout Paradise and the whole Burnout series, you're supposed to aim for those cars because you get more points when you hit things and destroy stuff, right? And I remember being kind of like weirdly bad at the game because I kept dodging stuff automatically because I was so used to it. That's what I feel about switching from Melee to Ultimate and being like, no, I can't grab the ledge when he has the ledge because you can't do that in Melee. And so, like, I have a feeling that people who've just been playing Ultimate are much better at just, like, trumping and grabbing a ledge when they can because they don't have, like, the Melee training to avoid that at all costs. Like, I feel like it goes deeper. Like, your movement is based around, you know, knowing when they have a ledge and you can't grab it and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine the fifth character is just a complete joke. I think
Banjo pretty much.
if the fifth character is just like fucking just stupid and is a joke, I think that might be the last straw for Matt. I believe I killed you at 67.
Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawk. That'd be sick.
That would
dude.
actually be kind of interesting. I assume it's going to be some crazy third-party character.
You think other fighting games like want their characters to be in Smash?
I mean, probably the company. Great exposure.
Yeah. So I wonder if it's gonna be another fighting game character.
No, probably not.
I think it'll be like some.
It's going to be a third-party, like,
Main character.
I mean, you know, here's hoping Sly, but, like,
Yeah,
if that was ever going to happen, it would have happened with Brawl, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, you gotta chill here, man. You gotta fucking chill, all right? No, you didn't listen when I said to chill. It's the hardest read. Oh, you're at 69.
What if it's the hole from Donut County? I don't know what that is. I've never heard of Donut County. Might be after our time.
You know, as I think about that bit that the Muppets did about the Untitled Goose Game,
Mm-hmm.
and think, what if they had done, like, what if everything was backwards, or not backwards, but like back in time, and the Game Awards was around when the Goat Simulator came out? If they would have done a Goat Simulator one, and I just think,
No, Untitled Goose Game is actually good.
and it's also like kind of, I don't know, family friendly in a way. It's not violent,
Well, yeah, it's super family friendly.
so like
You
Untitled
just fuck with people.
and like Goat Simulator is not really family friendly. You ever played whole IO? I don't play a lot of IO games, I'll be honest. But
Yeah.
I think I know what you're talking about. That's the one where you have just an open hole, and then you, the buildings or like parts of the city get in there, and you get a bigger hole, and then you can eat bigger things, and you get bigger, and then you can eat like whole skyscrapers and stuff like that. Is that what that is? Yeah, what is like that? Not enough moves. Like, you can't even jump with that character.
I've only ever seen Slither IO.
Oh, you were asking about the side B stuff earlier? I just thought of another thing that I wasn't sure if I should mention, but it could be good. If you know if you look up the hitbox of the move, sometimes you can just jump over it and just like let them like side B themselves into a corner and then punish that. What? I didn't grab it. I didn't grab it. Also, for those of you watching, Nimbus had asked what to do about like reuse side B and stuff like that, and we were telling him to shielding's pretty good. I remembered now that we had talked about it before the episode happened, so if anybody was confused. I don't like to... Only one move would be grab, and not even a throw.
It would just be grab. You just have to like pummel them. Or now this is a cool character concept. You start off with like basic moves, right? And then when you get a grab and you go to pummel, you suck up one of their moves. Like it copies their move.
Like Kirby?
All right. Well, not exactly like Kirby.
Well, because you wouldn't just get neutrally. Would you get whatever move they had just used?
I would get a random one.
A random one. Would they no longer be able to use their move, or would you just get their move?
You would like
you would collect their
copy
moves over time and replace your own.
Yeah. Basically Majin Buu.
Yeah, kind of. I was just thinking that actually. I was like, yeah, he kind of does something like that. Or like Cell. I just realized that Cell and Majin Buu both copy moves, don't they? But Cell like copies people.
Yeah.
By sucking them dry. There you go, dude. You know, just because I care about you.
Why didn't I grab the ledge?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
That's what some of my friends don't really like about Dragon Ball. It's just the same thing over and over again. Yeah, but I mean, like,
It's not about that. It's about
the fighting.
yeah. It's about the the sick like power level shit that happens. And really, like a lot of like the excitement of that show, I remember watching as a child, was like the what ifs and how the characters would actively like what if with the audience, if that makes sense. Like, oh my god, could he get to Super Saiyan level 3? Oh, what does that mean? You know, like, and you're like, yeah, could he get to Super Saiyan level 3? What does that mean? You know, it's
I'm with you, Vegeta.
it's not possible. Also, I feel like Dragon Ball Z for the younger generation, coming after us, probably doesn't have the same appeal across the board because
now you have so many animes to choose from.
Well, you have so many animes to choose from that also do like a similar type of thing where people go up like JoJo, right? Where there's like a power level thing happening and like, you know, who's stronger, who can come out with a crazier move, you know? I haven't watched JoJo, but that's like the gist that I get from it. Where it's like
sort of like that.
Like there's a ratcheting that happens. It's that same thing that happens with super influential stuff, where after a while, if you've never seen it before and you go back to watch it, it doesn't seem quite as good as people make it out to be. All right, best of 5 time. Yeah, that's what I heard. Nimbus, how it's constantly changing. Like the gimmick changes. Which is actually what I did, like when I first watched it, not JoJo, but when I first watched Digimon, that's what I didn't like about it, is the fact that every main, like, it's not every season, but I think after the second season it does it almost every season, where like everything kind of like changes a little bit. Same thing with Yu-Gi-Oh. Like I wanted it just to be the card game, but you know.
It is just the card game.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about like the way they do the card game changes. They have the discs, which is fine.
Well, what they're talking about? It's
discs
just like the card game stays the same. It's just how they represent, like, how do we put the monsters on the screen?
Yeah, I know. Well, as like a cynical like teenager, I was just like, oh, this isn't exactly the same thing that I liked. You know, it's like, oh, there's dual dice, but really that was just like a episode thing.
Yeah, that was like a 2-episode
yeah, I know.
little arc.
I didn't say I was rational about it.
That's like one of the dumbest.
Not my Yu-Gi-Oh. Like,
yeah. Oh, when they use the dual disc, that's when I prefer. I don't like it when they have the big things. That's when the show really tanked.
Really tanked when they were on motorcycles, and then you know.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of dumb.
Although I did kind of like when Digimon went into like the real world, kind of.
That was season 3.
That was kind of cool.
A lot of people like that season. It's also, I think, one of the more adult ones.
Yeah.
It's always dealt with a little bit more serious themes than Pokemon.
I forgot that you just stopped my shield. You need to remember that.
Changes from people in a town and protecting the specific town from a murderer to a group of people in a gang. I'm about to read that in a second. I'm getting fucked. Never mind. Group of people in a gang trying to defeat a boss and take over the drugs to stop the drugs. Is it JoJo?
Yeah, I think
I don't remember that in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Now, granted, the original Yu-Gi-Oh manga isn't just a card game. It's like the whole thing is that he plays different games, and the card game thing ended up being the thing that took off. Like he does a bunch of other puzzles. It's all about doing puzzles.
It's not about doing puzzles. It's like that one game that where Mahjong, yeah, whatever the fuck that.
Oh, it's about besting like mentally somebody.
It's just about beating people.
Dude, that fucking show. What was it called? Kami?
Yeah.
Like that show was insane. It was so crazy. Yeah, Nimbus. If you never heard of it, Akami is so weird. Is it Akami with an A? I think.
Yeah.
Like it's a show about people playing mahjong in Japan, but it's so like cool, but at the same time a little boring. But you're enthralled. I don't know how to explain it.
I was never bored.
No, yeah.
The premise is boring.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it's cool, but it totally is. Like the mind games. The whole thing takes place during a game of mahjong. It's crazy. Like maybe 5 games of mahjong that happens throughout the whole series. Millennium Puzzle. I'm guessing Akami is completely different.
Yeah. Never heard of that.
Maybe it's not Akami. Is it? I don't know.
Yeah, AKAMI.
Yeah, that's what's in my head. Nice, that was good.
Okay. What was that? The first hit you, and then it didn't hit you all the way. It didn't suck you in, and then you were able to counter it. Good thing I didn't get hit. I would have been real salty.
Yeah. That's totally what I was hoping for.
Imagine being my brother who received a PS4 and PC for Christmas and playing Fortnite on both. We share both. Oh, jeez. Lucky brother. Oh, we don't play favorites.
Well, they have to share.
That's true. But at least you have a cross-platform play on that, so you can play together on the PlayStation.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't like Fortnite? Gotcha. Played about 10 games of Fortnite. And I was like, I get it.
Really, it's just like the building mechanic.
Yeah, I don't like building.
Also, I don't like how lax they are with like the gunplay.
It's more arcadey.
Yeah.
If my parents had a favorite, it would be me.
Yeah.
Eventually.
It's not even because I'm the best. It's because everyone else is the worst. Nice. That's a good way to think about it. Yeah, yeah. When a claptrap enters the barrel cannon. Wait, there's other claptraps? Dude, what if the next playable character is claptrap?
I will literally, like, that almost might make me stop playing Melee.
So, or you mean Ultimate
No.
Melee? It make you stop playing Melee?
Yeah.
Like just Smash ever?
Ever. Because they've betrayed me at my corest of values.
You're like, no, I would continue to play Ultimate. I'd play as Claptrap. But I would never play Melee again. I'm like,
No, I would play neither.
no, I know. It's just
I wouldn't even play Project M. I wouldn't even play Rivals of Aether. It's too much like it.
the memories. My parents stated that we would be off the video games a bit more. She was not talking to me. Oh, so insinuating that your brother plays too many video games? Oh, no.
Yeah. When I have a kid, video games will be in moderation. If we're still around.
Right. It's just all about creating like good like habits.
Ever since my brother and sister started Fortnite, they have not been logical. How old are they? You don't have to say if it's too personal.
Yeah. You could just say that they're younger or older than me, too.
Well, I don't know how old he is.
Yeah. Just giving other options.
I'm assuming like 16, maybe older.
If that's too personal, don't answer that.
One year, and sister by 7 or 6.
Both younger, brother 1 year, 6. Gotcha. All right, game 5.
3, 2, 1, go!
Say I'm infinite. Gotcha.
Oh, that means, 1 year could be one. Oh, fuck. I didn't upbeat. I thought I had a jump. Well, there goes the win. No, we back, baby. Matt, ever the sportsman. Unless he's feeling extra bad about something, then he's anti-sportsman. One of the best combos I've had. I feel like your nair, in a lot of cases, beats my nair. Nice. One time I was told not to talk about age, and ever since then I went and talk about age. I want to say I'm literal God. I have no age, or I'm infinite. I mean, it's a good strategy to have. You don't want to get taken advantage of, or like reveal that type of information. And like honestly, you don't have to. It's like there's never a situation where that is needed, unless it's like you're filling out a medical form or some shit.
Are you from the U.S.?
Oh yeah, are you American?
I have a feeling you're not.
Nice.
Why do you get that feeling? Just the way you type. I have no idea though. I don't know.
The word choice,
Yeah.
sentence structure. Smash 4, that happened live on stream too, was the 3,000 and the 5,000 battles, I think.
From the U.S. Gotcha.
Okay.
Are you Caucasian? What's your mother's maiden name? Last 4 of your social?
Word choice, sentence structure. Yeah, I don't know. Generally, people from, we used to have quite a few people who, for some reason, that were from like Germany and Sweden back in the day. And
I don't know, you type really straight.
Yeah, like it's like there's clear sentences usually. You don't shorten stuff all that often, as far as like you just type everything out, and usually people in Europe type everything out, and Americans tend to like, I don't know, be more truncated. Does that make sense? I don't know.
Yeah.
Weird. I mean, that just means that you are what's the good word for that?
Intelligent.
Sure. Yeah, that means Americans are dumb. No. There's a word for it. I don't know what it is. Thoughts about the matchup? Gameplay? I just forget that what I'm talking about, and then just think that I used something in a sentence I didn't use. Oh.
I skip words and sentences all the time.
Matt also doesn't use punctuation.
I have to, like,
He's anti-punked.
I'm not anti-punctuation anymore because I can't be, or I look like an idiot in front of all my doctorate colleagues.
Oh, right, yeah, because you're in job.
So, and Emily put me on blast like 3 weeks ago, or not 3 weeks ago, like a month and a half ago in a meeting. And I was like, all right.
It's on, bitch. I'm learning the 8 parts of the sentence now. Just for your information, Emily, I learned what a preposition was. All right. I don't use punctuation when messaging streamers or people I know personally. Yeah, I don't feel like it's important to do when you're like chatting, because a lot of it is assumed, and kind of what you do here, you split up. Like each message is like its own contained idea, anyways. So sending it's kind of like a period. I speak formally most of the time, though, without special characters. I do that as well. Unless I'm feeling cheeky, and then I'll throw in, like, I don't know, an emote.
Thoughts on the matchup? I thought it was fine. I didn't play as good as I wanted to.
I think
you almost had a 3-0 comeback.
Yeah.
That's why SD. I was like, well, it's not fair to almost have a 3-0 comeback and then SD, and then
Thank you. Yeah.
That'd be the reason you lost.
Type formally when writing stories. I guess that's what it is. You type more formally than the standard American young person. Wait, who won? Matt did. It was last stock. Matt's.
Hey, thanks for the biddies.
Thanks for the biddies.
That's not a biddy. That's a highlighted
Oh.
thingy. I saw the 100, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh, shit. Oh, grayscaled.
Grayscaled poof.
Such a high-quality image.
Ah, I should have known. Yeah, Matt hit me, and then I fell and failed to tech, and he up smashed my missed tech. I'll be honest, I miss tech more often in this than in Melee, and lately,
Yep, me too.
it's also, in certain situations, I kind of miss tech on purpose, because sometimes when you do tech, it's worse for you.
Yeah, it's a mix-up.
Yeah. I tried to spend all my points and still have 800. Wow. Well, thank you for throwing so many points in our... I mean, it's chat specific anyways, right? Thanks for spending the points you got. For using them. How's it going, Coulter?
Cool. Name for the episode?
Name for the episode. Now I have your emote in black and white, which is dope.
It is dope. I like the foof where the other foof is facing the other foof. So it's reversed. You just have two foxes face palming.
Like towards each other.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. Where did you see that one?
I did in chat the other.
Oh, you did in chat. Yeah, the editing on top of the emotes thing was a fucking genius idea. Whoever came up with that,
Yeah.
genius. Hey, when can I be a moderator? Never. We haven't had a need to make another mod in such a fucking long time.
Yeah.
Name for the episode. I don't have anything game specific. Like Dragon Ball Z thoughts.
Sentence etiquette.
Sentence etiquette. I haven't got that. Fuck it. I don't give a shit. All right, so we're gonna call this an episode for those of you on the stream. We're not going offline. We have a timer in the bottom left, so we can turn these into episodes for YouTube. So stick around. We have another episode coming up after this. For those of you on YouTube, check us out live on twitch.tv/NeanderThalGamingTV. We'll see you guys next time.
Peace.